If you go on to enjoy the video, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. It does really help me out a lot. And if you're into Funko Pops, I've just started a brand new channel dedicated to them. The link for that can be found in the description. And beat the random lottery that is FIFA points by buying the coins direct from u7buy.com. Use code TVM at checkout for a 5% discount, or if you're a new customer, get 8% discount. The link is down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. It is that time to start predicting team of the season. Probably going to have one of these like every day. These are, I mean, it's guesswork, but I'm going off stats. Up first, we are going to do Dolan of Newport County with 6 goals, 2 assists, 10 clean sheets, and he's won 73% of all his ground duels, which is second highest in the league, 7.11 match rating. Deserves a shout for sure, maybe not quite there on stats, but Tozer is up next. Ben Tozer with 2 goals, 7 assists, 19 clean sheets, 7.17 match rating. Very consistent at the back for Cheltenham. Whether all of these make it or not obviously remains to be seen. EA will chop and change team of the season as they please. Guy up next with 12 assists, 75 key passes, 7.39 match rating, which is very high indeed. In fact, he's the highest rated player in the league in terms of match rating. And I've had to leave out an awful lot of players as well, so I do apologise if you don't see the guy that you expected to see there. Gomez is a player that I'm sure most people would expect to see there with 13 goals, 3 assists, 82 tackles, only a 6.95 match rating. I say only, just very consistent and involved in an awful lot of what his team does throughout the game. Moving on to Paul Mullin with 28 goals. That is an unbelievable amount of goals. 4 assists in 40 games and 7.16 match rating. Most goals in the league by 10. I mean, he is just scoring goals for fun. What an absolute... I mean, what a baller, really. James Vaughan with 18 goals. He's 10 behind Paul Mullin. That's crazy, but he still scored 18. 3 assists in 26 games, 7.34 match rating. And he's been out as well. He's been out injury with a knee injury. So, you know, to score that many goals and be out for a knee injury. Moving on to League One now with Clarke-Harris. 27 goals. Again, an unbelievable amount of goals scored. And 3 assists with a 7.21 match rating. He is the top goal scorer in League One currently. So a decent little return for him. Like I said, League Two, plenty more players I could have chose, but I need to sort of slim it down a little bit. Wyke up next with 23 goals, 3 assists, 7.36 match rating. And that's the highest among forwards as well, the match rating that is. But still, 23 goals in the season, which isn't over yet, which is very impressive indeed. Moving on to Grant. With 11 goals, 7 assists, 72 key passes, 7.66 match rating. That is the highest. Well, I say highest. It's sort of in and around like joint highest. I think it might be just creeping the highest, but either way, unbelievable match rating. Aidan McGeady, 13 assists, 4 goals, 7.30 match rating. He does lead the assisters in the league. And of course, he didn't play until mid-December, so he's done unbelievably well. He does have a special item in FIFA already, but that won't have any factor on this. Elder up next with 9 assists, 77 tackles, 92 clearances, and a match rating of 7.33. 18 clean sheets for Hull. That is a pretty decent return. With great pace, decent defending capabilities and good physicals as well. Final player for League One is Rob Atkinson with 165 clearances. That's mental. 10 clean sheets as well and a 7.21 match rating. Definitely the standout centre-back of this season and of course plays for Oxford. Let's move on to the Championship with Tim KRUL making 17, or rather keeping 17 clean sheets, making 76 saves. One of which was a penalty save, 7.15 match rating. And, of course, he is a Premier League goalkeeper, essentially. So, no surprises there that he's doing that well. Aaron's also of Norwich with 2 goal and assist or goal contributions, 40 tackles, 60 key passes, 7 match rating. It doesn't really look like he's done that well in terms of stats, but still a very, very influential player for Norwich. And now we move on to Morrison of Cardiff. I am Welsh, but I don't have any affiliation with Cardiff whatsoever. More of a Newport man. 5 goals for him, tied the highest with any defender in the league. 218 aerial duels won, which is just mental. 48 tackles, 7.08 match rating. Cardiff not doing particularly well this season, but he is. Grant Hanley with 17 clean sheets, 2,314 accurate passes. That is unbelievable, and 7.26 match rating to boot as well. Very good season for Norwich. Moving on to Roberts of Swansea. I'm not sure whether he's been playing right wing back or right mid. 4 goals, 6 assists, 79 key passes, most from a defender in any of the English leagues. That is outrageous. Let's move on to Richards with 106 tackles. That would 6 tackles would have been a bit of a poor season, wouldn't it? 13 clean sheets, only a max rating of 6.92, but still very impressive season for him. Pace to boot as well. Why not indeed? Moving on to Toney, we're going to do the strikers first. 29 goals, 10 assists, 7.45 match rating. That is a pretty impressive return. I'd be very, very surprised if they don't give him a team of the season. These stats are all over the place. I do apologise. Maybe they give him high-rated cards, same like Timo Pukki with 25 goals, 3 assists, 7.11 match rating. Maybe they give him like an 89, 90, 91. But, you know, it's all speculation at this point. I'm just going to go out and say that these players deserve the team of the season cards. Final Norwich player to speak of is going to be Buendia. I think this goes without saying, really. 15 assists, 12 goals, 7.7 match rating, which I believe is the highest in the league. Very good season for him. Norwich doing well. They look to return to the Premier League at the end of this season. Another Cardiff player, despite the fact that Cardiff haven't done particularly well, Wilson has 11 assists and 4 goals and a 7.17 match rating. He has done very well. Whether they give it to him or not, I don't know. I'm not sure. But either way, he does kind of deserve to be mentioned regardless. And as does our next player as well, who is actually another Liverpool loanee, Harvey Elliott, with 11 assists, same as Wilson. This time 5 goals, so 1 more than Wilson. 7.12 match rating. I've boosted that card ridiculous amounts and it still looks very uneven, but that's just the way it goes. I'm not really sure how it would look. Moving on to a player that a lot of people are talking about that I'm not too sure of, and that is Ismaili Sarr with 12 goals, 4 assists, which I suppose it's the same as Elliott and Wilson, really, and a 7.2 match rating. So yeah, fair enough. I understand why people are talking about it. It would be a very high-rated card. Of course, he does very well every year when it comes to special items. Moving on to, you know, honourable mentions, team of the season moment kind of things. He scored a Guinness World Record for the longest goal in a football match in a 1-1 draw with top-of-the-table Cheltenham. And he's a goalkeeper, so that is, of course, very impressive stuff. Team of the season moments worthy for sure, as is Garner, who scored a bit of an outrageous free kick. I mean, it's quoted as that free kick, but I don't really think he intended to shoot. I think it was a cross that went a little bit wrong, but it does look quite impressive, and it was an improbable angle. Moving on to 2 potential flashback players, of course, Collins from his FIFA 19. He had a FIFA 19. He had a team of the season. He also had like player of the year. It was the same card, but it was like purple, and then the team of the season came out. It was obviously blue, like they all are, but it was the same card. But yeah, flashback to that FIFA 19 card, and then of course finally Anthony Knockaert with his flashback to his FIFA 17 team of the season. Now I say flashback. This is better than his FIFA 17 team of the season, but it does have that sort of premise to it. You know, a flashback to that time. Just a couple of potential cards we could get there for moments and flashbacks. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I couldn't include everyone. We'd be here for days. There are so many good players in the Championship, in League 1 and League 2, that I could easily have done a full 22-man squad from each league. I wish EA would do it, but obviously they don't. But let me know if you could handpick one of those players to be in your team come the release of the EFL Team of the Season. Who would it be and why? And if you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.